These storms are just chasing us across this big open desert right now.
It's kind of the name of the game. We got a thunderstorm rolling in.
Ghosts and ghouls and goblins are gonna come rushing out of this mine, Earthside, you know? That's what it feels like. We are in a desolate little corner of the Dome Plateau, just northeast of Moab. Moab is a mecca for off-roading in the United States. There are tons of trails here, really extreme stuff.
Yeah, this spot's pretty great up here. Kind of hits the sweet spot of like challenging, but not so challenging that it brings in all like the off-road enthusiasts. So it's pretty quiet actually.
So we're feeling pretty good that we found this remote little section that we could just have some downtime. You can see in the background there's the LaSalle Mountains, Castle Valley. Then to the east, we have the backside of Arches National Park. The view here is 10 out of 10. The road that we went down to get to this camp spot would be challenging for a lot of vehicles. It wasn't too bad with the Unimog. It wasn't so challenging that it was super, super stressful, but they were just really fun obstacles to drive the Unimog over. And we're gonna take you with us on the way out and show you the trail.
Less talking, more driving. Let's go check out the trail.
Let's do it.
Well, here's a little off camber for you in the morning to start your day.
Oh, I love it. Good morning. Oh.
You can feel the air down tires mushing over it a lot smoother though. For some reason, it seems like you're on the cliffside more than you're not.
90% of the time, for sure. It's really fun to drive the truck over different things when it's not on the edge of a cliff. It's always on the edge of a cliff.
Yeah, it's a blast to go up like really steep ledges and stuff when consequences aren't that high. This is just like a section you need clearance for. Woo! Also going slower is good. I thought I was going slow, but apparently I'm not going that slow.
When you're not doing rock crawling, like you're just doing a trail, trying to get out to a camp spot, a lot of the trails are rated based on clearance for your vehicle. And we're gonna have more clearance than 99% of vehicles. So a lot of the ways that they rate trails, we have to really dig into it and see why it's rated that way. Because if it's just ledges and rocks, we do perfectly fine. And that's kind of how it was with this trail. It was rated moderate, but it's not really too much for the Unimog just because of our clearance.
As far as the Onyx ratings go, we're usually staying in like the 3-4 range. So if it's not super off camber, that's not really an issue for us, but it does tend to get more technical when you get up 5 and 6. And then by 7, like those are really hard routes. It's not something we want. So this is a fun little section right here.
Oh yeah.
That little hill climb ended up being pretty easy. There was one spot where there's kind of a washout, and we're really confident in the truck, but it's always good to be aware and cognizant of the fact that we're quite heavy. So if there's a washout, there's always a chance that piece of road could kind of like break away, and then all of a sudden that relatively easy thing becomes really dangerous. So we're probably a little bit overcautious with that stuff, but I don't think you can be overcautious with it, to be honest.
We are headed down this trail. This is a dead end road. we were camped right at the end. So we're headed out of it now. And once we get out of this trail, we get onto a more main road, and we're gonna head down to a different section closer to Arches National Park. We'll never be in the national park, but we can see it in the distance from here, and we're gonna get even closer to it with our drive today. This is the next obstacle, the most fun one on this trail by far.
It's funny because the MOG is going to make this look like nothing, but it's just really like chunky, so the articulation, the MOG just eats this stuff up. It's clearance and articulation. It'll make it look like the road's relatively smooth. Let's go hit it, huh, buddy?
Let's do it. Guys, that was so fun.
This seems worse right now.
What is happening? Whoa, we're in this sandy ditch.
Yeah, we're pretty tilty right now.
Oh my goodness.
All right, bringing you back up. Sorry, Savannah's down in the hole there.
Thank God. I just kept feeling more and more like this. We pulled over here because there are some old mines right here.
Let's go poke our head in there. Definitely not gonna really go in there, but let's see what we can see.
The mine has bars over it, as most of them do out here, so that you can't go crawling back into the mine. But we can look at the entrance, and there seems to be some kind of building up there by that old rock wall. Some rusty metal and old wood.
Yeah, watch out for those rusty nails.
Huh. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? It smells like sulfur out here. As you're walking around, you get whiffs of it in the wind. It's very smelly.
The creepy cave in there.
Oh, wow. Oh my God. Could you imagine just lowering yourself into that? There's some anchors in the rock.
Yeah. It's like 15 feet down. But then who knows what it does after that. You would not get out of there without a rope. I don't think. It'd be hard.
You would not want to fall down there. Let me state the obvious. You do not want to fall into a giant crevasse in the earth. We just drove out to the other side of the ridge. down into a little wash here, and you can just look around and see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mines, 6 mines, just right here, right in front of us. Let's go check some of them out. No doggies in the mines. Sorry, guys. Not a good place for pups.
Looks to be several entrances in. Couple collapsed buildings. Right here you can see a giant hole. It's barred off. Maybe we go poke our heads in there because looks like we could actually maybe see something.
These mines are the remnants of the uranium mining boom in the 50s. So people came out here, tried to mine uranium. Who knows how many of the mines were successful, but they certainly built a lot of things. There's a building right here behind me. It's more intact, probably because it's made out of stone and mud, whereas most of the wooden ones have fallen down by now. But we're gonna go to the top of the hill here and check out what looks to be the biggest of all the mines in this little valley. Oh wow, you can feel the cold air.
Yeah, oh, it's rushing out. Oh, this is huge. There's water in there. It smells. So this one's obviously massive. You can feel cold air rushing out of the cave. It's kind of smelly. Like Savannah said, this was uranium mining, so we're definitely not going to sit here too long. I don't know how radioactive and dangerous this is. If we're here quickly, I'm sure it'll be fine, but we'll make this short. So you can just imagine people coming out here in the early days of the atomic age, hoping to strike it rich, find a bunch of uranium, and probably didn't know how toxic it was either at the time. Maybe they did, I don't know. I'm sure desperate people are always going to mine because that's kind of the name of the game. We got a thunderstorm rolling in.
Is this where the ghosts and goblins just come rushing out of this mine?
Tonight we're going to have to watch a movie that fits the theme. So either like The Hills Have Eyes
The Radium Girls.
I don't know what that is. I was thinking The Hills Have Eyes, but maybe that one.
Well, actually, I don't know if there's a movie about it, but there's a story about, a true story about the women who worked in a watch factory. I believe they would make the watches glow with uranium. And they were putting pieces of the watch in their mouth to hold it as they were making it.
Oh, jeez.
And the owner of the factory knew that it was not great, but never told them. They thought it was cool because they would go out dancing at night and they would glow in the dark, and everybody thought it was so cool that they were one of the Radium Girls.
That's horrible.
And then they died from it.
Well, with that story, Savannah, I think that's our cue to exit because I don't know how toxic this environment is. Wow, look at this left one really goes back. If I can get the light in there good. There we go. Could be a creature in there for sure. I vote we watch Hills Have Eyes or Oppenheimer tonight. I'm actually kind of glad this is barred. It keeps you from being tempted to go in there. It's obviously really dangerous in many ways, especially with this one possibly being like radioactive material. I don't know if it is or not, but I'm glad the bars are there. We'll stay out here.
Well, there's a few raindrops coming down right now, and it looks like a storm might be headed our way, so we are gonna get driving again, get in the truck, so at least we won't get soaked if it does open up.
That was pretty cool.
That was cool. We didn't get to see some of the smaller ones, but that was definitely the biggest one.
Yeah. I've decided we gotta watch one of the atomic themed films tonight. I'm kind of thinking Hills Have Eyes. Haven't seen Oppenheimer yet, so maybe we'll watch that. But Hills Have Eyes is fun. Savannah's never seen it. I think that's gonna be the one.
I don't know about that. I'm kind of a baby about horror films, and from what I've heard, that one is about being in the middle of nowhere, which we frequently are.
Yeah. I really always want to watch that one in New Mexico when we're in like real desolate spots, but she never lets me.
That's where it's set, right?
Yeah.
See, this is just bad news for our lifestyle. I don't think I need to watch it.
Oh, we're watching it. The popcorn ready.
We stopped to have some lunch and the sky just opened up and it's downpouring now. So I guess we picked a good time. It's really coming down, but I can see the edge of the storm over there.
Yeah. Might not last too long.
From our lunch spot here, we could see two interesting things. One is
It's behind the truck.
an old car.
Right here.
Right here. And the other is this old piece of mining equipment.
This is maybe like a loader for trucks because it's up high, like a truck could go underneath it to load something in it. We're not sure.
Yeah, let's go look at the car first and then we'll go check that out.
It's trying to storm. I have a theory on the car. The old banker man came to shut down the mine and the workers were upset and they just decimated this car, so it got stranded here, and then people have just been ripping it apart and shooting at it for years. I don't know. It sounds fun anyways. We'll never know.
That's a fun story. It's way better than not knowing anything at all. The rain stopped, but this thunder is popping off in the distance.
Man.
It's getting more and more frequent. You can hear it there.
Look how small it is. It seems like it's pretty old. I can't tell if it's like an old 40s or 50s car. Where's the rest of it? Some birds have been nesting up in here. Good for them.
It has a lot of bullet holes, that's for sure. Just like everything else that sits out in the desert, it eventually gets riddled with bullet holes. I'm gonna say the 50s because all the mines were from the uranium boom in the 50s, so that's my guess.
I vote 40s.
Going a little earlier, huh? Let's go check out this big tower over here.
Definitely looks like some sort of loader. Like you would drive a vehicle through here or a trailer and put something into there. Oh yeah, there's like a chute here. Pretty certain that's what was happening. It's like a metal chute. Looks like maybe a cart or something up there too.
I will say that the weather is making everything feel a lot more ominous. This thing seems spooky when it's a thunderstorm. If it was sunny, it would seem like nothing. But it all seems a little post-apocalyptic, kind of scary machine in the desert. Gives me chills.
Moody vibe.
It's very moody. Old mines and rusted equipment, bullet-riddled cars, and a sky heavy with dark clouds gave the desert a spooky feel. All day the storm had stalked us, and now it shifted east, running parallel, almost racing us towards camp. From the safety of the Unimog's cab, we could only watch as the clouds darkened and the lightning cracked in the distance. But not everyone on the plateau was trying to hide from the storm. Oh, there's a pronghorn!
Oh yeah, these guys are awesome. Fun facts I recently learned about pronghorns. I knew they were fast, but they're really fast. It's the fastest land animal in North America, second fastest in the world only to a cheetah. They can reach speeds 60 to 70 miles per hour for short bursts and sustain 30 miles per hour for 15 miles straight. Basically nobody's ever catching them.
That's insanely fast.
Yeah, so fast. They said they think they developed that way to outrun the North American cheetahs that used to be here.
Whoa.
Like way back. They have like expanded lung capacity and I think an oversized heart so they can push blood faster. And their bones are semi-hollow, I guess, so they're lighter.
Wow.
Yeah. So I knew they were fast, but basically the fastest animal on Earth. I mean, cheetah can go a little faster for a short spurt, but not much. That's insane.
This has been Pronghorn Facts with Drew.
It's a really wild view right now to be looking at the back of arches. You actually see that big one. That's pretty cool. We got a little ways to go, so intrigued to see what the end of this road looks like. That's wild.
So we're going through the gates and we'll get out. There's some big canyoneering route down here that you need a permit for, but not just to go down and camp, so here we go.
Onward and outward. Pablo thought you were gone that time.
It's like gone forever. It's gone forever, huh?
This is a nice little climb right here. It should look pretty fun. It's pretty steep, but it's not very long. That was pretty steep, actually. Actually, it was steeper than I thought. I was like going up. Did I hit anything?
No.
Wow, that's crazy. That actually was way steeper when I got close. I was like, oh, maybe I will put four-wheel on. Yeah, it's pretty steep for sure. This looks more gradual, but you kind of get pinched in a nice way on this one where you have better grip. You kind of get pinched between the two rocks. That's cool. Moose earning his dinner. No big deal. It's like a snack for moose.
You can see all of Arches. Delicate Arch is right there. It's probably the most famous arch in the whole park. And we've done the hike to see it. You can stand underneath it and hike around it. And it's iconic to Arches National Park. You basically have your own personal view of it. You can get pretty close, actually. Then behind me, right here, is the main part of Arches. You can see a huge arch in the distance over there, even bigger than Delicate Arch. And then also, let me show you, behind me is a ridiculous cliff. This is a pretty big drop here.
Beautiful though.
Right behind me. Won't get too close.
It's like a giant bowl.
You ready? You're ready. Are you ready? So we are gonna head out and walk the rim of the canyon around our camp spot. I'm not sure if we'll be able to see any more arches from here, but we're gonna look and see. Regardless, this canyon is really, really beautiful. So we're just gonna kind of walk around the edge and look down in and see what we can find. You all right, Pops? You doing okay, buddy? These guys have been stuck in the cab of the truck all day, so we all need a little walk. Were you throwing stuff around? Are you stuck in the hoodie? We all need a little walk. Yeah, let's get some exercise. We slipped on our backpacks and wandered away from the camper, out into the quiet remoteness of the canyons. We scanned the rim and peered down into the depths, but we didn't see any new arches, just the sweeping, swirling ridges of a canyon carved in wild patterns. Guys, I don't even know how to describe how peaceful it felt. There was something rare about this place. I think it was the completely untouched natural beauty. The silence. It was pure magic. But soon, we noticed another storm gathering on the horizon, and that was our cue to turn back towards Moose. We made it back to the Mog just in time for the rain to start. We've done this several times today. Just barely skirted being outside in a storm. Whew, I am happy to see the Mog.
What we got, Savannah?
So this is the base of the salad. We did corn, chickpeas, red onion, cucumber, and avocado. So that's kind of the main veggie part. And then we also have a marinated tofu feta. It's gonna go on top. And then this is a pecan lime dressing. It's supposed to be an almond lime dressing, but I didn't have any almonds, so I made pecan butter and did it with that instead of almond butter. Okay, here's yours.
Ooh, exciting.
It's pretty good.
So good.
It looks fresh. It's such a luxury to have fresh ingredients out in the middle of nowhere. This is a pretty great looking salad.
Pull up a seat. There's plenty of them. Brought your soda water.
Oh, thank you.
Plenty here.
Mmm. That corn is so good.
The whole thing is so good. The tofu feta. Oh my god. Look closely. Like a little keyhole, another arch.
Mm-hmm.
Probably at a weird angle.
Yeah.
How do I do it? Look more open.
Drew made popcorn because he's forcing me to watch Hills Have Eyes.
Oh, forcing you. Come on.
It's against my will.
It's gonna be great. It's good popcorn. It's a good batch.
It's a really good batch. I am not a horror movie person. I don't do well with horror movies. They stick with me. I get anxiety about it. And we are watching a horror movie about the literal thing that we go out and do every day. And now we're adding nuclear, uranium, radiation zombie people into it. I don't like it.
It's gonna be fun. I don't watch horror movies either. Next one's fun. I don't know if it's really a horror movie.
Fun? You think it's fun?
Yeah, well, you'll see. It's fun.
Is it fun? Have you guys seen it? Is it fun?
It might be a little creepy, but I don't know. We'll find out.
It's not my thing.
It's almost dark. You gotta get it rolling.
Okay, well, Hills Have Eyes. Here we come. Hopefully it's gonna be fun. I'm not so sure though. Mateo, can you watch the horror movie too? Are you old enough?
He's trying to watch the popcorn bowl.
Yeah. The dogs love popcorn. Go crazy about it.
You know, I probably did get a second batch just because of them.
Arriba. Yes, that was a much better
You know, I was
amoeba.
like, Pablo sort of knows the command, and Mateo understands the essence of the movement.
All right, you gotta make room for me up here.
I don't think I made enough popcorn for everybody. Family vacation takes a bloody detour thanks to a cannibalistic mutants in this unrelenting remake of Wes Craven's 1977 cult horror film. Woo-hoo-hoo!
All right, well.
All right. Back when they made movies, remember that? Oh, he's bloody. Oh no! What? Oh no!
What?
I didn't expect this star. I forgot about this. Oh, he didn't get away. Oh wow.
I'm sorry, no, wait, I have to pause the movie. What did you say, Drew?
This is way creepier than I remember.
What did you get us into?
I was watching it on TV during the day. It was probably edited.
It's so gory.
Let's go to the positives here. We're not in the New Mexico desert, which is where I really wanted to watch this with you, which you never let me. So we're pretty removed from that. We did see some abandoned radioactive mines today. But, I mean, you know, they'll be fun.
Don't see too many travelers around here. Where y'all headed? California?
Uh-huh.
You didn't take the fastest road.
Oh, no, we absolutely had to see the desert, didn't we, Bob?
Absolutely. Ain't nothing to see in the desert.
Really? You hear that, honey?